Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down one of the most important skills in Fortnite, aiming like a pro. It doesn't matter how good your builds are or how fast your edits look. If your aim is off, you're going to lose fights. In 2025, with Fortnite's faster-paced mechanics, movement-heavy gameplay, and increased controller support, aiming has never been more critical. Whether you're on mouse and keyboard or controller, this video will help you sharpen your aim, choose the right settings, and adopt pro-level training routines that actually work. Let's start with the biggest truth. Aiming is a skill that takes consistent practice, not just talent. A lot of players assume pros are just naturally good at aiming, but what they don't see is the hours spent in aim trainers and creative maps every single day. In this video, we're going to walk through what tools to use, what habits to build, and what mistakes to avoid if you want to aim like a professional in Fortnite this year. First up, your settings. If you're on controller, your sensitivity plays a huge role. Aim assist is still in the game, but pros don't rely on it alone. Instead, they adjust their look sensitivity, aim down sight sensitivity, and dead zones to find a sweet spot that allows for smooth tracking and quick flicks. For 2025, a common setup is a low to medium ADS sensitivity and minimal dead zones, somewhere around 6 to 10%, to eliminate stick drift without losing control. Experiment with linear versus exponential response curves depending on your muscle memory. Mouse and keyboard players need to pay even closer attention to DPI and in-game sensitivity. The majority of top Fortnite KBM players use between 400 and 800 DPI and keep their in-game X/Y sensitivity relatively low. This gives them more control for small flicks and tight edits. If your crosshair feels shaky or wild, you're probably using settings that are too high. Stick with lower sens and build consistency over time. Next, let's talk about training maps. Every day before you queue into a match, spend 15 to 20 minutes warming up in creative. Use maps like Raider 464's Aim Training Map, Skavik Aim Trainer, and Flea's Edit Practice Map. These maps have tracking scenarios, headshot drills, shotgun flicks, and long-range AR practice. Consistency is key. Don't rush through your warm-up. Focus on accuracy, not speed. Speed will come with time. One of the best ways to improve aim is to isolate your tracking. Whether you're spraying with an SMG or trying to track someone flying through the air with a Havoc AR, your ability to follow movement is critical. In creative aim maps, spend extra time on horizontal and vertical tracking drills. Use targets that move at different speeds and heights to simulate real game situations. Flick shots are another huge part of aiming in Fortnite. Whether you're using a shotgun in close range or trying to snap to an enemy peeking behind a wall, flick accuracy separates casual players from pros. Practice quick snapping movements in maps with pop-up targets. If you're on mouse, make sure you're using your whole arm, not just your wrist. For controller, work on quick right stick flicks while staying centered on your target. Now let's cover crosshair placement. This is a game changer. You should always keep your crosshair at head level, whether you're building, running, or preparing for a fight. Most players keep their crosshair too low or too far off target and then have to adjust during a fight. Pro players reduce that adjustment time by already having their crosshair positioned perfectly. Pre-aim common angles and entrances during fights. That means aiming at the corner of a box before an opponent edits, or at eye level when pushing a structure. Positioning plays into aim more than people think. A lot of players lose aim duels not because they missed shots, but because they took the wrong angle. If you can peek from the right side of a ramp or a right-hand edit, you'll expose less of your body while keeping your aim stable. Always look for opportunities to take fights where you can shoot first and control the angle. This gives your aim the best chance to shine. Another major tip, stop panic shooting. In close fights, players often shoot wildly and waste shots. Instead, take a split second to center your aim before firing. It's better to shoot once and hit than to shoot 3 times and miss. Slowing down just a little can help you land more accurate shotgun shots, especially with weapons like the Ranger or Thunder Pump, where first shot accuracy is everything. Let's talk real quick about aim assist. Controller players benefit from rotational and sticky aim assist, but you still need good movement and muscle memory to take advantage of it. Don't spam L2 or rely too much on tracking in long-range fights. Learn how to strafe, crouch, peek, and use right-hand advantage while keeping your aim steady. That's what separates average controller players from the ones at the top of the leaderboard. Another hidden trick, turn on visual sound effects and learn to listen for movement cues. Hearing enemy footsteps gives you the jump in many fights. Being prepared before you even see your opponent helps center your aim and predict their location. Sound cues are aim helpers. Combine this with pre-aiming, and you'll get cleaner first shots more often. Recording your gameplay is another underrated tip. Watch your VODs and see where your aim fell apart. Were you over-aiming, flicking too far, or under-tracking? Did you get caught off guard, or was your crosshair in the wrong place? Learn from those moments. Review your duels, look at your accuracy percentage, and make adjustments in training maps based on your weak spots. Finally, you want to build your confidence. Pro players don't flinch in 1v1s. They commit to their aim because they've practiced it 1,000 times. The more you train, the more muscle memory builds. Eventually, your aim won't even feel like something you think about, it'll just be automatic. Aim like a pro by becoming one in your practice habits. That wraps up this full guide on how to aim like a pro in Fortnite in 2025. If you stick to these routines, adjust your settings, and put in the time daily, you'll see a huge improvement in your shot accuracy. Like and subscribe and comment any more questions about Fortnite that you have. We can help. Don't forget to thank the bus driver. We will see you in the next video.